Hi, it's Aneta here from Aneta I Yoga Studio and Wellness. How are you this morning? It's Friday, 19th of January. 19 days into the 2018. And yes, how are you today? It's week number 3 and Friday. How are you getting on? January can be really difficult for all of us. And so I usually go to my class on Friday morning at 6:30, but this morning I decided not to go. And that comes from really how I approach my own practice. I love the class on Friday mornings, and it's very dynamic. We do sun salutations, we do very deep twists. It's very challenging practice, really wonderful for early morning practice. But last night or yesterday, I got my monthly cycle coming on, and I knew that I would be very tired. I felt very tired yesterday because I started very early. I did my own practice, then I had early morning client at 7:45, and then I had another one-to-one client. And then I had another meeting, and then I had 2 classes in the evening. So I started very early and I didn't finish till about 9:30 in the evening. So it's a long day, and I know that around this time of the month, I just get very tired. And so rather than pushing and going and doing lots of sun salutations, this morning I decided to do 40 minutes of mindfulness practice, just lying down, checking in with myself, breathing deeply. And then I did very gentle practice. Most of it was yin, just sitting in the poses, breathing deeply, just having a nourishing practice rather than a challenging practice. And so it's taken me years to get to that point, to really be able to listen to my body, to not listen to my mind saying, right, this is your weekly practice, you've got to go, you've got to push yourself, you've got to achieve, you've got to... Why would I do that? If I did that, by now it's 9 o'clock in the morning or just after 9, I would be exhausted. And I still have got busy day. I still got private yoga clients today, and I have got 2-hour Thai yoga massage, which is very physical, which means that by the time I would get to the Thai yoga massage, do the Thai yoga massage, and then I think I would just collapse and have to sleep. But because I listen to the feedback from my body, I've been, I feel really quite settled and quite calm and really refreshed, ready for the day of teaching, ready for a day of, focusing on other people from that space of loving kindness. And this is such an important part of our own daily practice, to be able to respond to the needs of our own body. Really listen to the feedback from the body, that wisdom from the body, that inner wisdom that comes through. And when we are able to do it on our mat, we are able to do it in our daily lives as well. So things like, I left my social care job, my career that I was in for 15 years, with good money, with potential of going higher into the managerial levels. But knowing that that's not something that I want to do. But I already, I did a lot of training, I did a lot of work, I worked in very challenging settings, I work alongside of social services here in Kent. But it wasn't really where my heart was. And everybody was saying to me, including, my parents, that I'm making a mistake. And so when you hear that kind of stuff from people that you really love and trust, you really question your own decisions, your own wisdom. And so I did take that step. I did leave it. I'm coming to 2 years of being self-employed and really doing what I love. And it's exactly the same thing about trusting your inner wisdom and trusting that inner guidance from that space of calmness, that space of being really grounded and rooted in what you need, being aligned with what your heart is saying. and how you show up on your mat, and being able to respond within your own intentions, within your own wisdom. And so I encourage you today and this weekend to really listen to that inner wisdom. What is your body saying? What is the feedback for you about, your practice, about your life? Because when you're doing your practice regularly, the two merge. The practice on your mat and your daily life merge, and they become the same, and you are being guided from the same space about it. And if you'd like to explore it a little bit more, you can always work with me in wellness coaching, which is we really explore this issue and using different techniques to help you to align with your inner wisdom and bringing it into your mat and bringing it into your life. And I will also be running a free online retreat on a Saturday during the half term. That Saturday when we've got half term in the middle of February. And I will let you know a little bit more. If you're interested, that's another free offering. You can join me, do a bit of yoga, do a bit of mindfulness, guided meditation, a little bit of journaling, and really connecting with that inner wisdom. And let me know how you're doing with your practice. And I will post a little bit later about the challenge for this weekend. And the challenge for this weekend is about what is it that you're working on in your daily practice right now. So what is it that is your focus right now? Is it some kind of challenging pose? Is it being able to sit in meditation for 10, 15, 20 minutes? Is it to be able to practice breathing and really connect with your breath? Please post it. Say a few words. It would be really lovely to hear from you. And I wish you a really wonderful day. Namaste.